comfort. Welcome to Divine Apparel, your ultimate destination for trendy fashion that speaks to your soul. Whether you're looking for the perfect t-shirt to express your personality, a stylish snapback to complete your look, or a cozy hoodie for those chill days, we've got you covered. At Divine Apparel, we believe that every piece should empower you. Divine Apparel, where your style is a reflection of who you are.
Good now, don't it? Get your own Corona, you can be a godless, own it. I put the feds back in the hood and in the good now, don't it? Get your own Corona, you can be a godless, own it. Let me ask you, who doing it like Tahoe Bay? Nobody. Who the people's grand chic? I am. Huh? Show me a more doing it like Tahoe Bay. Ain't none. And I shut my mouth. Let's go. I can't wait to
Check 1 2.
got smacked, is that right?
Check.
Is that right? Tahoe Bay when I west, he got smacked, is that right?
Check.
Is that right?
Yeah. This the real deal.
Man.
Let's go. Yes, sir. This the real deal.
Let's go. Talk about.
I said the feds is watching, informing, plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing this frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. They thought they catch me in Cali. Smack me up with some charges. If I was 25, I probably would've stopped them out regardless. On the run from the feds because that boy is a fed. The deal was back in the day. I put a price on his head. You wanna swing on the car? You little swindling and fraud. With the feds on the block, the roof, and in the car. Nah,
We back!
I live to fight tomorrow. I refuse to let you lead us. Just starting you little punk. I got children to raise. I got people to uplift. Your intentions is to enslave my people in grip, and at the same time snitch on anybody.
What it do, family?
You a government witness.
We back in the building.
Gave you a new identity,
It's that.
location, and fame. But we know who you are. You can't hide no more, Marcus. It's coming to light what you done did in the darkness. Been an agent for years. Yeah, back in '91, you infiltrated the rap game. It's Cosmo Flex. Your job is done.
What it do, family?
The feds is watching
my mic
and
down.
trying to get me cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. I said the feds is watching, informants plotting to get me cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. The feds is watching, informants plotting to get me cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. I said the feds
We got
is
Crip
watching,
Jesus in the building.
get me cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. I said the feds is frauds.
We got rap.
They say I'm trolling like watching. They say I'm trolling like 50. I said the feds is watching, informants plotting to get me cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. I got the heart of Muhammad and the wisdom of Ali. I never say why me, instead I say why you. Didn't heed the warning, you know how I do. Destroy them devils, cause the devil's
How my mic sound, fam?
I'm the manifest of God.
Come on now.
Crescent and Oak, and use
Where
it
you at?
for the revolutionary way to get hacked. I say I got smacked, sitting in front of your compact. I'm boots on the ground, 10 toes down out west. I could've called up my people and pulled up to your ride. In your gated community is your federal prison. Don't think that we don't know how you really living. We got you.
Oh yeah, we got you.
Sit the feds watching, informing, plotting to get me.
Run, Forrest, run. Run, Forrest,
I
run.
said the feds watching, informing, plotting to get me.
Run, Forrest, run.
I said they plotting to get me. Come on.
That's going to be the remix. You hear me? That's going to be the remix. Run, Forrest, run. Run, Forrest, run. That's right. We ain't trying to sit down and break bread with the feds. We just not going to do it. Nah, Any sign or any hint, because that is just not something I will partake upon. I will not partake upon sitting with the folks for no reason at all. So I will pat my feet on the concrete and skitter along up the street. What it do, family? How y'all doing? Family, we got a beautiful show for you tonight, family. Huh? Candy is in the building. Oh, I know what's going on. People on that old Christmas break. I be a monkey's uncle and a junkie's friend. Good goodness gracious. Everybody need to be in the building tonight. Ain't gonna be no work for a little while. Now, some people don't get it. They celebrate Christmas and still go to work because y'all know what's gonna happen in January. Y'all know I don't mess around with the thing. I mean, I don't mess around with none of that. But you know what's gonna happen in January? Yeah, man. Good goodness gracious. That's right. School out. Winter vacation. The winter solstice. That's what it is. Y'all think they letting you out for Christmas, but they really letting you out for the ancient Kemetic and African tradition and the Mediterranean tradition of the winter solstice. Y'all think it's a winter vacation. It's the winter solstice. There is energy going on right now. Maybe I do a quick little drop on that during this what they call the Christmas season. You know, what happened is they overlap their energy on our energy and they bring out certain energies for a desired effect that benefit them but never benefit us. So that's what you're really looking at. You're looking at the winter solstice. You know what I mean? Ain't no winter break if they playing games. But with that being said, fam, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? I'm drinking me some tea this evening. You heard me? I'm drinking some tea this evening. Y'all check 1 2. Goodness gracious, he about to go all in. I didn't hit the wrong button. I'm drinking some tea. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's cold here in Baltimore. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see where I put my phone at. I think it's about 20 degrees in this demonstration. In Baltimore, not in here, but in Baltimore, it's 20 degrees, something like that. I don't know. We got Crip coming here and make it hot in a minute. He about come in here and make it hot in a minute. All right. All right. Let me see what the weather is in Baltimore. Man, it's cold out there. Look, my dogs, my pit bulls, they was just like, they heard the car pull up. I let them out. That's right, Saturnalia, absolutely. That's right. Let the slaves free for a day. Let the slaves play for a day. Anyway, this inside joke right there. Listen. I pulled up today and the dogs I just sit them out for a minute so they can, you know what I mean, relieve themselves. In fact, I didn't even sit them out. My wife sit them out for them to relieve themselves. And man, I'm telling you, and I was telling my wife, I said, you know what I mean, Draco, he do his best to hold his bowels for as long as he can. But at some point, Draco just going to say, man, you're going to have to clean this one up because I got to let it rip, master. You know what I mean? Now, Louis can hold his doo-doo for 3 days. That's right. Louis a mean machine. He can hold his doo-doo for 3 days. Are we really sitting up here talking about dog doo-doo? Anyway, man, I love my pets. Do y'all got pets, man? Y'all got pets? I love mine. I don't care what you say. I mean, you know they say, our genetics been mixed during slavery and all that, man. Well, whatever the case may be, I must took the side of my ancestors that trained falcons or the side where the European love their puppies. I don't know what genetically, but I love my pets, man. Good goodness gracious. Yeah. My boy Draco is a red nose. Man, Draco, you can't hold Draco down. You need to put Draco with a pinch collar, a chain, and inside of a dog pen so he won't get away. Draco is a mean machine. Now Louis, he'll sit there and lay on you, let you come into the perimeter, and then rip you to pieces. You know what I mean? He'll rip you to pieces, but he won't bark or nothing. He just lay. One bark and one just lay. Good goodness gracious. Anyway, how y'all been doing? I've been on my tangent. You know what I'm saying? I've been on my tangent a little bit. But family, so I got a brother here tonight. And now listen, I don't know what the conflict is all about, but I do know that Ali Muhammad challenged me to a fight one time. Y'all remember? And I said we can do it. I ain't got no problem with it. But you know what? Now, one of the good things that we got going on now is that we got Gilly and Wallow. They are hosting amateur fights. So I don't want to fight Ali Muhammad. I want to fight Tariq Nasheed on the big stage with Wallow and Gilly. Now I don't know what Crip Jesus got against what his name, Ali Muhammad, but that could be a double card. Press 7 if what y'all think about that. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about? I'm real serious. I would like to fight Tariq Nasheed right there on the platform that Wallow and Gilly have set up. That's what I want to do. Now, I don't know if Crip got something that extreme against Ali Muhammad, but whatever the case may be, that could be a double header. And we can raise money. That's right. If anybody know Tariq Nasheed, ask him, would he accept? I forget the name of that thing. Let me see. I forget the name of it. Let me see if I can pull it up. Wallow and Gilly boxing. Let me see real quick. Indulge me. Wallow and Gilly box. They just hosted a really good one, man. And unfortunately, there was some there wasn't no shooting outside. They said it was. But KO party. That's what it is. The Wallow and Gilly KO party. That's what it is, family. Let me see if I can pull an image up real quick. Y'all familiar with that? I'm saying that I would love to do the KO party. I don't want to fight nobody else. So don't be mad at me talking about you want to fight me. No, I'm not fighting you. I mean, I have nothing against you. All we have is word. But somebody swung on me, and I would love to do that KO part. Let me show you what I'm talking about real quick. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, it went smooth. They did a good job. Absolutely. And then somebody spread a rumor that that there was some shooting outside and Gilly went nuts. You know what I'm saying? But then I heard that was a rumor. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, let me see if I can share this with you before we bring our guests in. How many people we got? Oh, we got the people. They pulling in. You know, YouTube is long to share what I'm doing here. That's just what they do. I mean, that's how YouTube do me. Yeah, here it is. So listen, there it is. Gilly and Wallow's knockout party. So I'm saying somebody, I don't want to wrestle nobody. Somebody say backyard wrestling. I don't want to wrestle nobody. I do some MMA. I would prefer MMA. I just don't want to straight wrestle. I ain't trying to hold on no man. I don't want straight wrestle. I mean, we wrestle, tussle, and then knock the block off of them, but I ain't trying to wrestle. Yeah, but yeah, you talk about wrestling. That's WWE wrestling. You talk about wrestling. Wrestling. That's wrestling. But yeah, family. So listen, family, we're about to get started in the building. I'm glad to see y'all made it today. Make sure y'all share this. You know Tahaka Bay is pretty much shadow banned. My views don't really come to after the show is up. You know what I'm saying? That's how it work over here. But yeah, if somebody know, and I'm serious, let me be serious. If somebody have a contact with Mr. Tariq Nasheed, please inform him that Tahaka Bay, Toronto Johnson Bay, and whatever other name you may choose to call me by, I offer that myself and Tariq Nasheed do a match with Wallow and Gilly knockout party. I'm sure that they would invite us with open arms to get it in. It is what it is. So with that being said, family, I think it's time to get the show started. What y'all think? I think it's time to get the show started. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can do, oh man, what we got here? Let me see if I can throw something together real quick. Yeah. Let's do this. What happened here? What happened here? Crip Jesus in the building, family. Y'all better wake up.
Y'all better wake up. How long it's gonna take us?
Even though they try to
break us,
you gotta hurry up and wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up. Come on, man. Y'all better wake up.
How long it's gonna take us?
Even though they can't break us, we better hurry up and wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up, y'all in the club eating breakfast.
Welcome to another
I'm
edition
on
of
the
Moorish
road
World
doing
TV.
push-ups. Got the Java on the pot.
I'm just waiting for the people to fill in, that's all.
Sitting up in the whip, trying to get the working while the grip was steady jerking. It's time to get the murky, knock the brains off falsehood like we all should. No truth over here, but you know it's all good. Got the scammers and the haters and the crowd despise me. Grifters on life support, living on IG, on YouTube, IG, or Twitter. The ancestors told me to get 'em, so I'ma get 'em. I'm get 'em. Y'all better wake up. The law's gonna take us. Y'all be acting like y'all gonna take us. Y'all can't take us. Y'all can't break us. Y'all some clowns.
But we all better wake up.
Y'all better wake up. How long it's gonna take us? Even though they can't break us, you better hurry up and wake up. Good morning. Wake up. Y'all better 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 wake up. Even though they try to break us, they can't break us.
All right, we almost ready. We almost ready.
Good morning. Y'all better wake up. Good morning. Y'all better wake up.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, family. Let's get one.
We ain't no internet prophet. We ain't no
What up, Secrets? 11 on PA is in the building.
Let me tell you what
That's
I
right.
do, family.
Hey, let me tell you this one.
What I do is,
Let me do this one.
I created this medium
Come on, rock with me.
with the help of my brothers and all these men and all the good people of the Moorish side.
Y'all some internet prophets and you need to stop it for someone catch you on the block and cock it, or catch you at your lecture and rock and knock it. Yeah, you mad at me cause I'm exposing your robbing. See, I used to be a robber, I was robbing the thugs and the agents in the hood selling nasty grub. I was only 17 and I didn't know better. Put the things in their face and said, give me the cheddar. But I never imagined at the age of 40 that people would use the things that would annoy me to rob out people like Bibles and Qurans. Take your money and then they gone. Truth selling plagiarized books and dreams of unity. Blame the European, but look what you do to me. Got me thinking we gon' overcome, but when you cut your camera off, you really one of them. You gon' have to watch it back for the rest of your life. I know good and well you can't sleep at night. You done robbed everybody from the hood to the birds with your unks, your pistol, your books, your herbs. You convinced everybody that it's white supremacy. The fact of the matter is you're the real enemy. You been lying to the people fat in your pockets. You ain't got money in that profit. You gon' have to watch it back for the rest of your life. I know good and well you can't sleep at night. You done robbed everybody from the hood to the birds with with your unks, your crystals, your books and herbs. Now they calling me out cause I revealed the scam. They will shake your hand and still grip your fam. They say Hotep peace and shalom. Assalamu alaikum, praise the Lord in Islam. At the same time they plotting to get in your pocket. They will white label sunglasses, cups and watches. Make a profit for the enemy they talk about. I can't understand why you ain't been walking out. You ain't noticed since you met them, you slipping in life. You ain't even got a husband and he ain't got a wife. Bank account got light and you haven't seen the light. You burn all the stage and ain't change your plight. Incense burning, crystals turning. Thank you yourself. What you really learning? What you really saw? You gave him your all. He owned a museum and the internet mall, selling deodorant. Hurry up and buy. He don't really care if you're broke and you die. You just acting like you don't care either. This is pure evil. You gon' have to watch your back for the rest of your life. I know good and well you can't sleep at night. You done robbed everybody from the hood to the burbs with your unks, your crystals, your books, your herbs. You convinced everybody that is white. Man, we ready to start this show. The fact of the matter is you're the real enemy. I know Crip, you've been lying to the people fat in your pockets. Crip walking on water. You gonna have to watch your back for the rest of your life. I know good and well you can't sleep at night. You done robbed everybody from the hood to the burbs with your unks, your crystals, your books and herbs.
He ready now. He ready now, so we might as well just start the show. Bring in the horn. Bring in the horn.
I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. You a friend of more than you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those that speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I speak about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to Morocco, the mountains, Mississippi, and Quebec. Told you wasn't black. Time to get it in straight back. You tripping off trucks, time to get it off down. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave. The same people talk European how to pay. And look at that women buying European hair. No love for self, but do the women really care? Hell no, cause they got a love for Europe. Whole generation chasing pills and eating syrup. Yeah, they love Lil Yachty, Tucci, Gucci, Kodak, Amigos, Ross, Lucid. But when the love for the woman look like your mother, I guess they say it's all black when the sun is on cover. Now, I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's real. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. All you super scholars holler. This era for the workers. You ain't building on the ground, then you working to the twerker. You look and sound good, but that's only on the surface. Probably working for the people. Now tell me what's your purpose. Ain't worried about your homie, but know that I know every mo that rock a fast. He ain't my bro. Yeah, you know I ain't slow. I seen it all before. How they try to kill the prophet, it was all for show. And some got it right now. Don't say that I'm not down. I'm coming for my
we about to cook now.
I want my town.
We about to cook, Mr. USA. Mr.
Usual. Tired of the procrastination and debate. Y'all keep hating when love is the savior. You don't love yourself, so you can't love your neighbor. That's why you killing, fighting, marry out of your race. If you ain't the Moorish World, are you in the building? Cause Chinese love China, Italians love Italy. If you love the Moorish World, come on and build it with Jesus in the building. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember.
Are y'all ready?
I'ma be that more you gon' remember. Oh yeah. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number.
It's time.
I be that more you gon' remember.
It's time. It's time.
So Allah call my number.
Crip Jesus.
I like that. That's gonna be my new
Jesus.
theme song. I'm pulling up in the limo, hopping out. I'm be that more you gonna remember.
Hey, let me tell you something, brother. I want to welcome you to the show. Bro, this is.
Can I use that when I do
Man,
my match?
Man, what's mine is yours.
What's yours
is
you gonna remember?
Hey, what's mine is yours. What's yours is mine. Let me say this though, bro. Real quick. So my brother reached out to me. My brother reached out to me from the west side. You know what I'm saying?
sir.
And he plugged us. He connect us. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
He connect us, right? Now, I'm looking at Crip Jesus, and the brother like hear more. I said, Crip Jesus. So I said, okay, but that's my brother. He's my trusted friend. I ain't gonna say his name because I don't want to blow up his spot if he don't want me to. I don't know, but he's my trusted friend. You know what I'm talking about? On the West Coast.
Oh yeah,
that's my
Shout
bro. Yeah, that's my bro. Like for real, bro.
Vegas, man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my bro. So I said to myself, man, let me check this out. Cause now if somebody else would have sent Crip Jesus to me, I'm like, man, hold up, man, what's going on? And this is why on my show I said, y'all, Moorish World TV citizens need to get to know bro, because from the name we get a misconception. You know what I'm saying? But bro, you got like crazy music out there too.
I appreciate that.
I'm talking about some fire. Now, you know, I make theme music, you know what I'm saying, to set the tone. But bro, you got conceptual music to put people right there in the circumstances in which you have been a part of. I want to ask you something, bro. Are you an artist on the level of pushing your art, or is it a way of therapy, or is it both?
No, it's primarily a way of therapy. But what happened was, once like, you know, what I was pushing just started getting the attention, maybe even a little larger than life. It was like, you know, we're not just gonna let everybody else eat off of it, you know. So I basically, for a long time, I wasn't monetized, and even when I was finally became monetized, I wasn't really making much, you know what I mean? So I was just raised like that, you know, and industrious, you know what I mean? So I turned my art into a way to trade, but I do it from the soul, you feel me?
Right.
Like now, I got a project dropping February 22nd because that's, you know, Father Allah's birthday. So I just want to give him that honor, you know, for my time in the 5% Nation. EYEAM. I am like Nas, but I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Let me ask you, brother. Let's get into let the Moorish World TV citizens know something about you. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? Let's start with that. Where are you from? And I want you to flow with it. And then how do you go from where you from? Obviously, you affiliated with the Crips, and then you got Jesus in there. So there is some form of spirituality there, or it could be a twist on something. Can you tell us a little bit like where you from and how you metamorphose into what we know to be Crip Jesus?
Well, you know, taking a title like Jesus, obviously, you know, people like, how dare you, you know. Some people see him as God, or some people understand him as a prophet, right?
Right.
Coming from the highest science, you know, of arm, leg, arm, head, we could see him as a thought of Allah made manifest. And with me being born into the flesh in Leimert Park, you got to understand that area of LA. So Leimert Park is the center for Moors, the center for all those other organizations we held so much in the conscious community, such as, you know what I mean, the Hebrew Israelites, the Kemetic Brothers, you know what I'm saying, the Nation of Islam. They all are headquartered at Leimert Park in Los Angeles, especially South Los Angeles. That's the center for that type of energy, right? That's where I was born. Okay. But it's also gangs there.
right.
40 Crips, like 41st, 43rd, 40, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up in that limbo, but I grew up blind because, you know, you're going to grow up how your parents raised you. So I grew up around both of those things, not knowing what neither one is. Right? So let me pop out. Hold on. Get deep here. Hold on. So no, we can't say too much. It's the Black Illuminati, but
right.
Is that the same location as the Hidden History Museum? No, the Hidden History Museum is like that's Tariq Nasheed little thing. It's I don't know. It's over there like on Jefferson. It ain't nothing like Leimert Park at all. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't.
But I guess he said, is it in close proximity? But not Leimert Park. Leimert Park is
you in the car, it's about 5 minutes.
Right. So Crenshaw say not.
Oh yeah, in
far.
the Crenshaw area.
Okay.
It's not far.
But you said the Black Illuminati. Oh no, I got distracted. So you were saying that
that in the Leimert Park area is the center of, I guess, consciousness, but it's also
original people.
Yeah, and it's also got gangs, et cetera there. So,
but I'm saying like.
But that's LA. I think it would be a given if you say I'm from LA.
Because most of LA is about money, cars, gangs, whatever. This is the only part of LA. I'm not saying a museum.
Oh, okay, brother. I got you. This is interesting.
Where brothers meet up at. I'm talking about a whole entire community dedicated to, all of our different groups. You have literally the roster sitting right here,
right,
in their own money, fully respected in their own area. You know what I'm saying? You got the 5%ers right here on the grass building. You got the drum circle over here with people from Africa all meet up and play drums together. Literally, like they don't got no cell phones. They just there like doom da doom da doom. The other dude comes doom da doom da doom. They do this all throughout the week. You got the Moors standing right here. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like every group. Right. You got Dr. TV's family right here. Like it's really popping like that. So, but in that area, it's not gangs. Let me say, like it's like gang, like people shooting at each other at the store. I'm saying there's a gang that area belonged to, and that's the gang. You know what I'm saying? So when I grew up in that area, it was juxtaposed in that way.
Right.
Now I was blind to both. I didn't understand where the gang came from, or where all these symbols came from, all these different outfits, and African soap and all these things. Right. So as I break down my book, the Blue Bible.
Hold up. Don't move too fast. I like that. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But I'm liking this story, family. I don't mean to interrupt you. But what I'm saying is I think this is very informative because most people do not understand West Coast culture in the way that you're talking about it today. Because
West Coast don't understand West Coast culture in the way I'm talking about.
Because on the East Coast, one of the things that we get a lot of is the ideal that was given to us from Boys in the Hood. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Unless you go to the West Coast and feel the energy, like the energy feels lovely. I guess it could rock you to sleep because it feel lovely. Yeah, I mean, but go ahead, brother. The
problem is when you come out here, they're going to stand on that Boys in the Hood narrative, right?
Right.
But here's what I learned. Even I was raised up to believe that boys. Listen, I'm telling you, from LA, you know what I mean? Without any knowledge of self, I was raised up to understand that. So first, rocking with the guys, like, all right, the black man's God, proper name Allah. I'm trying to get understanding. This is when the doors are open for me to meet people, right? So when I got out of prison, there was a book I read, More is What They Didn't Teach You in History Class by Cosmo L.
Right.
I met Cosmo L in the flesh. And he let me in on a secret that's revealed in the Blue Bible, that his grand sheik that taught him wrote the Constitution for the Crips. Everything Moorish, right?
A small world.
Danifu Kareem Bey, and he's still alive. This ain't no magical, mystical. He's right here, right? So, and he used to be a baby panther. So
let me put this up here real quick. I was telling you this before the show. Rockman Alston said, does he has a podcast that we can subscribe to? What did I tell you earlier, brother? I say, brother, maximize, because brother, in watching.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm gonna leave a link with you too. But
type
in Crip Jesus, it's all gonna pop up. The Black Illuminati is the YouTube page. You know what I mean? But I'm about to change it back to Crip Jesus by this Christmas. You know what I mean? I was just letting it float and pop out again on it. You know what I mean? But
right.
But yeah, it's Crip Jesus everything. You know what I mean? That's the name of the brand. You pop that in, it's gonna pop right out. The Black Illuminati on Instagram, the Black Illuminati on TikTok. You know what I mean? That's the umbrella. You feel what I'm saying? There's many people involved, but Crip Jesus is the king, also known as King El, Allah, leader of the Black Illuminati. You feel what I'm saying?
Let's get it. Let's get it. So, brother, when did this is something that to think about too. So you're on the West Coast, and apparently you get into some drama, get locked up. And is that where you learn about the nation of the gods and earth, incarcerated? Because even being on the East Coast, right, that is surprising. I mean, because we're blind, bro. The East and the West Coast are two different worlds unless you travel there. You know what I mean? The internet has bridged the gap a little bit. But to hear someone from the West Coast say, yeah, I represent the nation of gods, I was like, huh? How'd that work? So where you discover it when you was locked up?
Well, I was actually initiated in 2011 by my brother Born, and he had a class, which was crazy to me because
Right.
I had a book, and it was like some mystical stuff to me, like, oh yeah, that's cool, you know, the New York dudes. But one of my homies, that's a Crip, he saw a book I had. He said, oh man, we got a class up here. I said, for real? So I went and joined the class, did my 120, and I started teaching people. This is all in prison, you know? So this set the tone for me for when I got out, you know what I mean, politicking with the guys, traveling with them. And that's when I started going down to the temple. Because while I was in prison, check this out, being on the West Coast, where it's more gang-oriented, you know, there's a lot of information that the BPS have. You know, there's actually a blood chapter out here of the BPS, which goes back to Chicago with Jeff Ford. I mean, I think he ended that name and called him El Rugen, but with Jeff Ford, Prince Malik, Parcell. But yeah, so I grew up beefing with these dudes. Check that out. And so I knew all these symbols, but I used to be like, that's that African black. I hate that. That's that blood shit. Like, I used to look at it like that as a not having.
It was straight Moorish too.
Christian, that's them. That black fist and the crescent moon. That's hell no. That's them. Right. So once they knew I was a 5%er, and I might meet dudes on y'all. Oh, you from Leimert Park? Okay. Oh, you from Foley's? Oh yeah. Oh, but now peace, God, and all that. They're like, oh, and they have an affinity for that. Like, you know, yeah, we get down. So they start revealing things to me about T. Rogers and Prince Malik, Kaba, and one dude tell me about Gaddafi, and I'm like, huh? So that's where I got first introduced that information, not from quote unquote, you know, members of the temple in prison, because ain't no temple in the prison, right? So these were dudes that were West Side Bloods that are trying to shoot me on the street. You feel what I'm saying? But due to this knowledge of self, planting the seed there, it opened the gap between us. And that's why when I got into prison and I'm with the gods, I'm still pulling up the temples, seeing what's in there, because I was given this information from these Damus, from these Bloods.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. And hey, family, please thumbs up this, family. I don't think you hear interviews like this. And one thing I always say, even when I interviewed the elder, which he'll be coming back soon, Shabazz, when I interview him, one thing that's fascinating about our interviews is that I'm familiar with the vernacular. I'm familiar with the culture of consciousness. So it gives me the ability to ask some questions that the average person would not know to ask. You know what I mean? And so with that being said, how long have you been, because when I look at Crip Jesus, the guy on that video, bro, he just raw. At 1 minute, he's just raw from the street. The next minute, he's dropping some gems. Then the next minute, he's back and back. How long have you been in between the rawness and the dropping the gems? How long has that been?
It wasn't so much an in between. It was more like this. It was like,
when I say in between, don't take that as a wrong way. I'm just saying it. When I look at, I seen one video, bro, where you was just going in dropping some gems, and then I seen another video you was just.
I'm going to explain it. I ain't going.
I was like,
take accountability. I ain't going to be up here fake. Okay. I did the stereotypical thing to do. I got out buff and swole, teaching.
Right.
I'm ready to catch a domestic violence case. Allah said, right? I was strict, and yeah, I was one of them, right?
You was full of, what they call it, you were full with love and holy zeal, ready to roll.
For Allah, okay? And especially coming from the 5% perspective, I was super aggressive, all of that. So I took a journey. I wasn't straight and narrow the whole time. So there's a lot of videos that document that. Like, what was going on during these 6 months? Like, you got minks on, hoes in the videos. I was like, that's what was going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it just proved over and over, you know what I mean? You always gonna have to come back to Allah. You know what I mean? So it was like, once I made that covenant, I couldn't break it. You know, I get allowed to get, the jinn that may let me play around a little bit, but it never go too far, So what you're seeing is moments where I actually, I thought about that today, taking certain moments down, but I said, nah, it'd be fake. Just, you felt that way in, put it up.
Let it rock. Mm-hmm. I think that's the summation of who you are and who you will become. So you let it rock. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see people do that, you know, and someone go try to discover who a person is, and like, man, hold up, what happened? Who is this guy? You know what I mean? We just let it rock. You know what I mean? Like when somebody like would maybe a few years ago, I was doing presentations on certain individuals, and they want to show my record and all that. Like I come from a place that's what we have. We have records. Like you're not doing nothing that is, and I never even try to get videos taken down. So because hey, this is who we are. But don't lie on me now. Don't lie. Don't lie on me.
They getting their feelings, bro. And there's no limit to what they'll do or say.
So one thing that I did notice, bro, is that when I spoke with you, in fact, you was on the Killer Priest podcast, and you had mentioned that that the brother Ali Muhammad, and if y'all don't know Dr. Ali Muhammad, I did quite a few presentations on Dr. Ali Muhammad, and clearly Dr. Ali Muhammad is a scammer. Clearly. No question about it. I'm going to call a spade a spade. He's a scammer. You know what I mean? He has a fake government, and he got people buying into this illusion. You know what I mean? I call a spade a spade. And believe it or not, there was a time when I entered into what they call this digital conscious community that I thought Ali Muhammad was one of the legitimate ones. And I actually reached out to Ali Muhammad back in 2014, 2015 or something, because I thought he was actually one of the legitimate ones, until I started seeing the same pattern. I seen the pattern with him. I seen the pattern with Polite. I seen the pattern, and it's the same old pattern, but it may be a different product of vernacular, but it's the same product. But you were on Killer Priest podcast, and it seems like y'all that you had axe to grind, as they like to say, or is it he has an axe to grind? What? And I told people when I shared this, I don't know the details, but we're going to find out tonight. Is it him that have an axe to grind with you, or is it you that have an axe to grind with him? And what's the origin of it?
So I have an axe to grind with him, and it's because he acting like he got an axe to grind with us. You feel what I'm saying? Now, when I say us, is he called out the mayor of Sun Village, and he was unaware that I'm the ambassador of Sun Village. I guess he thought the mayor was sitting over there by himself or something. It was made up like his, I ain't gonna go that far, but look, just like, you feel what I'm saying? Like he called out the mayor in all fun and games. That's fine. And the mayor's busy. He's not in the gym. He's Ramadaning right now. Like, I don't even know if he knows the mayor. Like, he would know that, right? So I'm available, you know, and not tomorrow, because he tried to pull some slick stuff like that. Don't believe him. He talk about December 30th. You call it out on the 25th and then say the 30th. Like, I don't know what he's on, but we are not going to your failing gym to give you some attention because you want to call it out on your Nobody Watches channel. We are calling you out to the real thing. We're gonna get some money and all of that, and we're gonna do it right way.
That's what I say. We can get with now. Listen, I was talking about myself. However, let me see this. Let me share this real quick, if I can. Let me share this real quick. So one of the screenshots that you sent me was this here. What was this about here? He said, I did check in. I accepted the fade on 12:30. He said he accepted. Let's see if he shows up.
Scam. This is the shit I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, bro.
Give us the backdrop of this text.
No, this is the lying. He gonna lie and say, first of all, this is me making fun of him because he calling himself God by the OG, and me being King El Allah. I know he's not no God by the OG. He ain't in no cipher building. He ain't checking in no Harlem, New York with the gods. Stop it. But you can get away with that because most people on the internet don't know better. So I said under the picture right there is a picture of the real gods, the real God by the OG, shout out to G-Body, on the picture right there. Because I don't know if you're aware, God body is considered a derogatory term in the 5% nation of God's earth. They don't like that word. So it was a group of guys on the West Coast that really rocked it out like G-Body. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So you talking about God by the OG, That's why I said come check in. He took that as in, he tried to mix it all. I did check in, I accepted faith on December 30th. He said he accepted. That's a lie. He never talked to Ansar al-Muhammad. Ansar al-Muhammad never said he accepted on the 30th. Ansar al-Muhammad is in Chicago right now. He want me to be back till January.
So that's the mayor? Lie. So that's the mayor that you're talking about?
Yes.
What led him to want to fight the mayor, though? I'm trying to wrap my mind around that.
So they have been. So the mayor had a relationship. Keyword in a relationship. He had a relationship with Arna, right?
Oh, hold on. For y'all that don't know, Arna is the government established by Ali Muhammad, with all of these promises of sovereignty and all the bells and whistles of sovereignty, nationhood, et cetera, et cetera. If you don't know, I'll post a video in the comment section where I broke that down as to
the Aboriginal Republic of North America.
Right. And so he what did he join? He had a relationship with him. What was that relationship?
Well, that's the thing. The type of titles we have, you can't even join Arna. Like, right. He's the mayor of some village. Arna don't got no land, so what was he gonna do? Like, so I damn feel like it was a scam from the beginning to try to get this land, right? Because he says the wager is not money, not raising it to build awareness or people. He says the wager is it's a win-win for him. He said, if I lose, you get to run Arna. Who wants that headache? And then
there go Vega in the building. It's not big bro.
I get to help with Sun Village. Well, check this out. He's never even been to Sun Village.
So I'm trying to wrap my mind around what was the origin of the Discord? Were they friends and then the Discord came?
No, they had a business relationship. The mayor of Sun Village, Ansar al-Muhammad, had a relationship with Dr. Chi Amaru.
And then they fell out?
That's where I can't tell you. I just know this. They haven't spoke in at least 6 or 7 months. And Ansar al-Muhammad hasn't been over here telling us.
Oh, and so whatever. Okay, let me just make sure that I'm painting the picture. Whatever happened that made them fall out. All of now, Ali Muhammad won a boxing match.
But he didn't call him. He didn't call me. He didn't say I want a boxing match. He woke up out of his sleep, went to his little TV show, started talking about his failing gym. Said, oh, we're going to fight in the gym. I'm just make something up for the gym. I'm calling now Ansar al-Muhammad. He think he's somebody, like he could just call you out and ain't nobody going to say nothing bad.
Okay. Nah. So now when he called out the mayor, Brother Muhammad, you step in and say, hold up. No, he's the mayor. I take this. Is that
no.
Okay, let us.
I stepped in because the mayor's literally not even here right now. He's in Chicago. He'll be back in January. That's how you know he lying. He just talking. He ain't even talked to him.
But is Ali Muhammad in LA now?
Ali Muhammad is in Georgia.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, man, this is complicated.
He's scared to leave Georgia. He said he's the A side of the card. Niggas ain't. What are you talking about? A side of the card? What are you talking about? You haven't even seen Sun Village. Come see Sun Village, scammer. He one of them old sell you a bridge in Brooklyn types. Yeah, I got a bridge in Bangkok. Nah, bro. We ain't falling for that. Just for you to prove you're not a scammer. That's right here, live with Harker Bay. We putting this wager out there for you. Put the fight second.
Hey, brother.
For you to prove you're not a scammer, come see Sun Village. You've been screaming our name for years. Come see it.
But what is he screaming? I don't understand. This has got to be hilarious to me now at this point. What is his axe to grind with Sun Village? I'm lost. If he's in Georgia,
he loves Sun Village. That's why he said part of the wager is if he win, he get to help run Sun Village. We don't want you.
This is insane.
Trying to use a boxing match to get himself elected in. This dude that lost all. He must. I don't know if he high. What's going on?
So are you serious about going in the ring with him?
Yeah, but it's got to be. I'm saying not for him to just make fun jokes or get some attention for his gym.
No, not the gym. What I'm saying is I'm talking about. I want to offer up, and listen. Honor law on my family and my babies. I want to offer up Tariq Nasheed to do the knockout party with Gilly and Wallow and myself. I'm serious. I'm like 1,000%
No, I heard you
serious.
getting so. I'm so with that. That's like.
So what I'm saying is, forget going to somebody's gym.
Yeah, nah.
Set it up in something like that where it's regulated. You can't sue somebody later. You have to deal with what happens, and that's just what it is. And everybody will be able to walk out of there, hopefully shake hands, and whoever needs some ice on their head, they get some ice on their head. But they also will get a check to help do some uplifting works if that's what you're truly about.
And look at how exciting is that? Tariq Nasheed, Taharka Bey, Crip Jesus, and the scammer Fraud Lee Muhammad. Yeah, come on, that's got to be the best.
That's what I'm saying. So I think that's what we need to try to set up. That's what we need to try to set up. And I was talking to my wife. My wife like, you ain't fighting nobody. I said, yeah, honey, I got to. You ain't fighting nobody. I said, nah, I really have to. I said, I really have to. I say, because at the end of the day, men deal with things in a way that men deal with things.
And that was his excuse. Now you're trying to run.
No, men deal with things the way men deal with things. And sometimes, not many times, but sometimes it just takes the fist to cuff to just destroy all doubt as to where you stand, where I stand, where he stand or where he stand. And so that's I think that's a beautiful thing. Now, do I believe in the savagery of just battling? Nah, I want one-on-one for one great night. And are you saying that if he agrees to that, would you?
I'm there.
I'm going to email Gilly and Wallow. I'm going to email them. They right up the street in Philadelphia, because I think that'll be good for the culture.
I think that's good for the culture. Philly, where it all began. You know what's up.
Come on. That'll be good for the culture. Now, Vega says that I'm the official appointed chief judge of the Sun Valley, California. Sun Village, California. Sun Village, California. I'll judge both y'all boxing matches. Yeah,
that's the judge of Sun Village.
Now, when
we was already to catch the fade. It just we had to calm our feelings down, because he had us mad at first, and we had to realize, okay, I am the ambassador. I deal with more entertainment type lane, you know what I mean? Because we all got our different positions, right? And like I said, the mayor ain't even here right now. That's how I know he ain't talked to him. He lying, talking about he accepted. So he already trying to slide out. He accepted. We gonna see if he didn't accept nothing. You're lying. And why are you trying to run anyway? We know you him. Come on, man.
So let me run this by one more time for the people that's listening. So you say, okay, let the mayor do his business as the mayor, and I'll take the fade.
I'm saying he said he wants to raise awareness for Sun Village. He wants to raise money for the kids. He wants to prove to people that we could, duke it out like man. So let's do it.
Let me ask you about this one right here. It says, the Black Illuminati says, like, how you want Sun Village. And then he says, no, I don't. I said I want to help.
You want to help by fighting? Okay.
This is the last time I'm going to ask you to chill. 1 p.m., I guess he said p.m. Eastern time. No, I don't move like you're moving. If you want to build on something, we can. But, bro, you don't want to continue your course. Take a different route.
You're like, what's all these threats and all that? I thought you wanted to fight. You sound scary.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something.
Scary, man.
This is the same thing that he came across.
I hate that I come from that world. I know it sounds kind of like you're trying to wiggle out.
Bro, this is the same thing that he came across my airways with when we had a disagreement, when he jumped into a conversation that he had no business in. And then, you don't want that. I'm like, come on, Ali Muhammad, cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. For real. Just stop it. Like for real, man. Ali Muhammad seen me in New York at an event, and I'm telling you, I ain't fighting nobody with a whole bunch of cameras at, and I'm going to jail. But he act like he saw a ghost that time, man. You know what I mean? So when people go on the internet and they do all this stuff, because I look like I'm 5'2", you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not, but that's another story. But I seen him and I seen him in New York at the at one of the lectures or something. You know what I mean? And it wasn't even like that. So we need to chill with the tough talk, because now we got a venue that will facilitate that tough talk.
Exactly.
You follow me?
So
Now
that's why I talk about go another route. Let's build. What the build got? Brother, you already accepted my fade. How about that?
Oh, he accepted
Yeah, he did.
But he tried to invite you to a gym.
He didn't want to put it on a story or nothing like that, but he got in the DM and said, I guess calm down, we'll handle the fade or whatever, Then he tried to double back with the other stuff. Why you going this route and all? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. So let me see. I got something else I wanted to share with you. What else? I think that's yeah. Oh, I wanted to ask you. That's what I wanted to ask you. You said like how you want Sun Villages. That's what you was talking to us about earlier, where you were saying that he wanted to acquire Sun Village for a fight.
No, he can't acquire Sun Village because it was bought by Melvin Ray Grubb. That's a whole other story. But okay, so let me give you a little history. So Melvin Ray Grubbs was born on Cherokee reservation.
Right.
In Oklahoma. Not my grandma said, this is the grandma era, right? So
right.
He's born Cherokee reservation, looked like me and you. The part he's born at is part of Black Wall Street, gets burnt down.
Right.
He flees from there and goes to, of all places, Chicago. He becomes a lawyer in Chicago, passes the bar, comes to California, Southern California, and buys this region that he names Sun Village.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It was bought to manifest what we all be teaching and talking about.
Right.
He bought it, 1,000 hectares.
I don't mean to cut your wisdom.
No,
so
for sure.
now now that makes sense. Now it's coming together. Because Arna is a nation on the internet. Arna want in with a nation in reality.
Yes,
now I'm getting it. Because Arna is a digital nation with a bunch of promises. Sun Village is an actual land, brick and mortar, if you will, community that could evolve into now it makes sense. It
actually was evolved into that, and due to integration, it fell off. Similar to Bruce Beach, similar to was that Allensworth or Allenville? Like, we got a lot of towns out here in California that after the gold rush, were quote unquote all black towns.
Right.
Real Moorish towns. So this region, the reason I keep saying region is because it's between two big Southern California cities named Lancaster and Palmdale. They have both tried to encroach on the territory of Sun Village. We have issues right now that we're dealing with beyond this kid stuff he's talking about with the internet.
Right.
So as we're dealing with zoning and getting people there to make sure we remain, this is when the relationship was built with Ali. Now, here's what's interesting. When I first met the mayor, I said, man, I got some papers I want you to see. Now, we got enough people in the room. Let's take them to the Black Illuminati.
Let's go. And you got to remind me, as you open your briefcase, you got to remind me that I want to talk to you about the Bible. I got to talk to you about the Bible.
Okay. So here it goes, bro. I'm not running my mouth. I'm not an internet banger, a troller, none of that. Here goes real ordinary documents for me. I'm not one of those dudes that get up here and talk bad about people. I kept this to myself for years.
Right.
Yeah, I know all about Arna.
Were you a member or
No.
you?
No, I was never a member.
You researched
I got some paperwork done by the Arna people. And I got some of what I wanted, so I wasn't tripping. But I didn't get everything I was supposed to get.
Right. Got you.
I got scammed.
Come on, man. He duped you.
Allensworth for itself, California. So Bruce Beach, Allensworth, many of these areas. So I got scammed by Arna. Listen, articles of organization for tribal association. I ain't joined no tribe. I ain't nothing.
Right.
They made me a fake chief, all type of shit.
You was Hey, Crip. He made you a chief. This the part, bro. He made you a chief for real.
I don't know. I got a reason again.
Bro, this sound like that. Bro, this is that 2.0 Moorish scam here, brother. Oh my goodness. All right,
I know this, bro.
Go ahead, skim through that for a minute.
I was hyped up.
Right.
This was I was like, yes, I made it. Okay. And there was another part to this. I ain't gonna say too much, but there was more.
I told you need a podcast,
some
bro.
Dances I was supposed to do, some rituals, some cards I was supposed to get. They ain't do it. They scammed me. That's what I was looking forward to. I was blind, deaf, and dumb back then. I didn't really care about the papers. I wanted the rituals and the cards. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I used to clown Moors that always wanted some paperwork. I call them paperwork Moors. I like, man, listen, man. Like, you can have paperwork that do have some type of legitimacy to it, but if you don't know what you got, it's worthless anyway. But then you got the group that actually have a bunch of nothing on paper.
This my tribe right here.
Bro, you did. Bro, come on, man. You joined the tribe, bro. What's your name? Phi King L. They like to use the X, the Zai. You joined, bro. So
tell him we got a fight in Philly just for him putting Philadelphia on my goddamn paperwork. All right.
He put the wrong information.
I ain't gonna say it's wrong, but just know Philly's in there. So that's where we at. That's a sign from Allah.
Bro, let me ask you a question. When you went to Arna, right? When you went to Arna, did you go there to get some, as they like to call, status corrections and additives, if you will? Why do one goes to Arna, if you will?
I never even heard of Arna.
No,
I ain't know no. Listen, man. You a good interviewer. We about to get there. Then this is what really happened.
Let's go.
Man, this was given to me on some street niggas type, like when I was on the Crip level.
No, man.
It wasn't given to me at Jesus time. It was giving me that Crip time.
Oh my goodness.
The homies gave me like, hey, we got to play. Like, what? They like, we already doing it. I said, oh, whoop, put me in. And it worked for look, I had an LLC. I was on to a degree. I'm not gonna act like he just fully fake. Like I said, I didn't get. I was blind, deaf, and dumb then, so I didn't get what I wanted.
Let me put you all the way on. So what happens with these scammers and these nation type organizations? What really happened is that the authorities or the jurisdiction in which these games are played are not really familiar with it, and so they kind of let it go. You know what I mean? It's like you got a true Moorish perspective when it comes to dealing with law and things of that nature, and then you got the fake ones. Well, the fake ones, they pushed it and they got away with a lot of stuff until it caught up with them. And so in jurisdictions where they're not familiar with it, it kind of looks like, for example, I'm going to tell you the most pettiest one I've ever seen. The not paying taxes with the fake tax ID number. They got a tax ID number that everyone have, and they got it from, back in the day, they would get it from RV Bay website. But everybody got the same tax ID number that say that they exempt from taxes.
I didn't get my ID.
And they would take that tax ID number and they will be posting receipts on, this is like the beginning of Facebook. They will post receipts on Facebook. I saved money on some cookies. I saved money on some Pampers. I saved money. I don't have to pay taxes. I'm free. But you only bought some Pampers or some toilet paper. And they be bragging. Now, that worked for a long time. Only recently did it go full circle. They say, man, this is a janky number. This number don't represent anything, and they shut it down. And that's the same thing that happens with groups like Arna. It takes a while, but it goes full circle. It goes full circle. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna say this. I can't speak on like that level of it. I ain't see him give nobody like no fake numbers or nothing. But like I said, I didn't get everything I signed up for. He know what I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I was supposed to be Shabaka Taka. I was supposed to have the dancers come out. I was supposed to get my cards.
And the gold.
It was sold to me a whole different way, man. Yeah. So then on top of that, I ain't gonna say no names, but I saw some brothers fight behind this. Like I saw some brothers get this and really get upset and whip some asses of the representatives that brought this to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and when it goes full circle, that's usually what happened.
Yeah,
people be frustrated.
Mhm.
So you got that literally off the streets while you.
No. I mean,
I'm talking about in your circle of travel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what I mean to say. In your circles of travel.
Yes,
wow, bro. What's the name of your Bible, brother?
Wait, but can I add some more?
Go ahead, come on.
Too good.
Come on,
I'm sorry, I'm putting your
man,
vibe.
take it away.
So I hide the papers. It is what it is, right? I use whatever I need to use when I use, but it ain't all that. Okay, so look, I'm living my life. I dropped the blue Bible, so it is relative. I'm doing a pre-order though. So one of the people that put in for the pre-order is the mayor, right?
The mayor got the blue Bible.
Yes, sir.
Goodness gracious.
Yes,
we
sir.
got to go through the blue Bible.
I saw El Muhammad, and look, he pulls up, and I tell him, I said, when I see you next time, I got some papers I want you to see.
Okay.
And I give him the papers, and he looks and he says, how you get these? This is Arna. I said, yeah. I heard of Arna, but that was my introduction to what's really going on. You feel me?
Okay.
So for it to end up like this, yeah, Ali, you're doing too much. You don't even know who's mad or what's going on out here. Your shit then came around. Okay?
I'm gonna send you a video on my research of Arna where I go in depth as to exactly what it is, what's going on, and how he is using a lot of elements from the sovereign citizen Moorish groups, and he's superimposing it, and he's using some indigenous flair. He's using it's like a gumbo. It's like a real gumbo. Yeah, it is. It is a gumbo. But brother, I want to get to this Bible, bro. What is the contents in the blue Bible? What is that? You literally wrote, bro, they're going to scream blasphemy.
I mean, I ain't going to lie. So far, I've got good reviews. You know, even Supreme Grand Sheik, Kinu Omar Bey, he loved it, you know, especially with, you know.
you know, that's my bro. I don't know if you're on Facebook. I just posted a picture of me and him on Facebook. Yeah. And, man, that picture then got almost 300 likes on it.
You know, he barely smiled, but he smiles about the blue Bible, though.
Oh, that's my bro. That's my bro. You know, we go way back. That's my bro. Yeah.
What is to the Supreme Grand Sheik? I love him.
What is the contents of the blue Bible?
So similar to the conversation we was having, it's each step of the journey. Like, you know, first chapter of Crip, where I'm talking about how I grew up just thinking it was people in the streets, Crip walking, putting Z's in their word, and fighting each other, killing each other.
What you mean by putting Z's in the words?
So you might be like Bizike or Kizar or Sizzo to the Sizzo.
Yeah, there you go.
Chris acting with his homies. And all,
yeah, there you go.
It's Crip talk. I learned that from my mama.
Right.
I ain't learned from no homies. You know what I'm saying? So I talk about how that was all introduced to me. The first person to even tell me about some Crip don't mean what you think is community revolution in progress. That's my dad. But I learned from the Moors, and I shouldn't even put the S in there because a lot of them don't know this. It's really Cosmo L. It put me up on Danifu Kareem Bey.
Right.
It's community revolutionary inter-party services. The first person to ever say that to me, and I couldn't even remember it when he said, I said, huh? Sound crazy. Was the brother G-Body in Detroit, the one that gave me the name Crip Jesus. He told me, he said, man.
So you actually was given the name Crip Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I ain't one of these old.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, come on, brother.
Groupies. Yeah, nah. I be want to lose the name habits. I be like, man, I'm tired of that. But it's like, man, you Crip Jesus for real.
Man, this is what I like, man. I like conversations like this because I think you're saying some things that even those who follow you on social media is getting to know another side of you from this interview right here.
They don't know all of this.
You know what I'm saying? So the Crip. So what is again? So the contents of the Blue Bible is your story.
So yeah,
that's your journey.
In that story is knowledge. So I'll give you an example. A year of studying. This is page 23 of the Blue Bible, chapter 4. The niggas, right? They may say, huh? The niggas.
What they gonna say?
According to the school system, the term nigger is a curse word created by slave masters. According to the science of etymology, nigger, nigga, naga are all the same in different dialects derived from niga. So it goes deep, right? I'll break down what I'm talking about. So going back to page 23, a year of studying with G-Body in Michigan was my initiation into an even higher state of being, the supreme state of being that is the supreme being. There is no city in the U.S. that is closer to Islam than Dearborn, Michigan. It is where Wazfar Muhammad taught Elijah Muhammad. It is where I was crowned Crip Jesus, the leader of the Black Illuminati, on March 30th, 2020. Now, what I found interesting when I was out there, everything was halal. The women were wrapped up like if you were in the Middle East. I couldn't believe it. Like even the high population of Arabs. So in Hamtramck was like that too. So for me to go there and realize that, oh, this is where with the NOI started, and you know what I mean? Then they got a whole different culture of Moors out there.
Yes, sir.
No disrespect, but them Detroit Moors is like some gangster. Like what the hell?
But that's always been Detroit from the inception. They was not playing back in the days with Prophet Noble Drew Ali or the times of Master Farrar Muhammad. Man, they was getting locked up. They was going in with the police and battling back then.
No, for real.
But anyway, with that being said, when you created the Blue Bible, now the Blue Bible is basically your life story.
Similar to the New Testament. It
has is it written like that?
It has a story. Yeah, it's written like that. It has a story in there, but it morphs into basically like by the time you get to the end, you're not talking about me anymore. You feel me? Okay, I got you. What about so you got the Blue Bible, and I noticed that I seen you on what's the podcast? Adam. I seen you on No Jumper.
I seen you on No Jumper. And you came out there, you had the robe on, you played the part, but you was dropping some gems up in there too now.
They were mad.
Yeah, you was dropping some gems up in there too. But one thing that stood out to me is you was with one of the most funniest Crip guys on the internet, bro. He is hilarious, bro. What's my brother name? You know my brother.
Crip Mac.
Crip
in
Mac.
the feds right now.
You was on there with Crip Mac. Now, what do you know Crip Mac? Have y'all have a history together? Or y'all brothers?
In real life. I don't got no big old history with him because I was fresh out of prison still. But I knew him. Like I met him with the homies.
Bro, he be wilding, bro.
And like when I was fresh out, I checked in the hood and all that. So he was with the homies. Like when I used to go over there and be recording with them or just politicking.
Right.
He'd be in the midst with the homies.
And he be wilding just like that.
Yeah.
My man.
That's regular him.
Yeah. So when you was on Adam 22, No Jumper, I've always been suspect of Adam 22. Is the vibration there is the vibration there like, man, I don't know about this one.
Chapter 6 of the Blue Bible is called Adamites.
Nah, bro, you wrote something about that experience?
Yes.
Get out of here, bro. Give me
Blue Bible, baby.
Nah, for real, because every time
my No Jumper interview that I began to study Adam 22, immediately I noticed his devilish ways and his surname, Grand Mason.
That's
He
right.
is of a family of men who taught Napoleon to shoot the nose off the Sphinx in Africa. They endorsed the decapitation of King Louis XVI. They were and likely still are affiliated with the Illuminati, and it goes deeper and deeper. Oh yeah,
bro. You know the crazy thing is about this, and when I say crazy, I mean it's a good thing actually, bro. You a little bit. Let me say this: you a little bit ahead of your time. Let me tell you why I say that. You are one of the first ones that I know that is writing of an experience in this digital age that basically encapsulates that experience of a digital experience.
Exactly.
In other words, you literally putting it in stone what your experience was. Like, how many people write a book about their experience on a podcast, or not a book, but you know what I mean, have some commentary of that. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen one yet.
and to take it historical, because his family.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, a lot of people like to do the etymology game. Oh, Grand Mason.
I might have to grab that, bro. I might have to grab that, bro. I might have to put some books out about all of these scammers and then flip it into the documentary. You just pulled my coattail.
Let's get it, man.
Yeah.
So look, a lot of people heard his last name and got excited because this is the game the conscious community plays now. No studying. Just get high and say, I'm downloading. Grand Mason, Grand, Big Mason. Oh, that connect with this, that connect with that. That connect, just run their mouth all day.
Right.
I went and actually checked his bloodline. The Grand Masons come from a long line of generals, political scientists, and war scientists in France who were against the royal family and helped bring Napoleon to power and helped to tell him where to go in Egypt. That's why I said to shoot the nose off the Sphinx and all that. They were right there with him when he was doing it. They like
what made you to go? What made you to go that deep? About you just went on a podcast.
Because I did 15 years in prison and I never felt tempted. I never felt gay. I never felt any of them weird energies. So my radar is up for that type of stuff. When I walked in that studio, it was too much freaky energy.
Okay, I got you.
They're talking about girls right on the couch and this and that. Then you want to ask me some weird question about eating booty. I said, okay, what's going on here? This sounds like that satanic agenda. They just they cover it with the perversion, make it like it's funny, hee ha ha. But it's a satanic agenda because it's all about breaking down the family structure and we can't even attempt to try to have a nationality, right? We don't even got cousins or uncles, parents.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. So you walk in there and the energy off the break got you like, hold up, man. What's going on here?
Yeah, remember he had his girl doing the porn stuff when they had the kids.
Yeah.
Just completely obliterating family life. Why would you do that in public? That's satanic agenda. It ain't my fault I know what I'm looking at. The homies look at it like, oh, it's cracking. Oh, you square. You ain't understand what's going on. I was on there twice. They really got mad the second time I came on because the first time I came on, I did what you said. I came in with the outfit and I dropped the science on. I mentioned the Moorish Science Temple and how I used the science to get off parole.
I seen that interview. Yeah.
Nation. I gave a shout out to Farrakhan. I brought the whole everybody, right? But the second time I went in there, I obliterated. I went to breaking down more science about black and the color and the black pit bull ain't the same as a black German Shepherd. And if you don't know who you are, you better get it right. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Black cat, black hat, black. No, we're not doing that. Right?
What was his response?
Well, no, this is what it was. The first time was Adam. I didn't have that discussion with him about black. It was more about he was just asking me stupid questions. Eat booty. Why are you hanging with Crip Mac? What's next? But I would still flip that into Islam.
Okay, gotcha.
The second interview was with T-Rail, and it wasn't even an interview with me. It was the interview with the homie Killer, and they brought me at the end. You know, Allah's the best planner.
Right.
So when they brought me at the end, he asked me, just because, he said, how do you feel about Kanye West and Kyrie Irving saying that our people are the lost Jews and the people in the Bible? So I grabbed the mic and said, what people? He said, the black people. And I said, hand that back, the black people. I said, that's your problem right there. So I broke down how that don't even make no sense. Who are the black people? And he said, well, the people that's on. I said, see, I'm Gullah Geechee. I said, if you don't know what you are, we can talk about it after. I said, but to just throw yourself in this pot, it doesn't make any sense. I said, because then, I said, how can you just pick anything and put black on the front and take it? Black Indian, black Jew, Blackfoot, black, come on, bro.
Right.
If it's us, you don't gotta say black on the front. I never heard of Black Crip. I never heard of Black Blood.
A blue Crip.
Yeah, I never heard of the Black GD. I never heard of Black Vice Lord. I never heard of Black Moorish Science. Like I never heard of that.
And
Black
you know,
NOI, like what?
Yeah, like who puts an adjective? It just doesn't make sense.
For the standard, exactly. Who puts an adjective for the standard?
Yeah,
I hate to go this low, but when I was fully in my lower self and I was watching porn, you don't gotta put no adjective for the Albions. You gotta put black girl, Chinese girl. You can't but for them, put girl. It's gonna pop up, right? You know what I'm saying? So they training your brain even when you go in that low in here. You gotta leave. You might as well leave.
Boy, you this is gonna be a good one. Listen, family. So we just bouncing around, man. We getting familiar with the big bro right now. Let me ask you a question. When you begin to unfold the Crip Jesus concept and you begin to unfold that, and you got your rap going on, where is your journey taking you? What is your objective?
Well,
are you planning to be an artist? I think you should be a podcaster. I do, and everything else added to that, for real, because you got the personality. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, right now, I've just been setting examples. You know what I mean? I've been being Crip Jesus, like it literally sounds like I'm the first Crip I know that got off parole using Moorish science.
Right.
You know, I never heard of that, and they got to announce it on the podcast. Right,
bro. Don't you got a song called "Walk on Water" or something? Crip walk on water.
Walking on water.
Y'all need.
But look, I switched the meaning. I said,
bro, that's what I mean. That's the unique thing about you, bro. Go ahead, break that down for me, brother.
I didn't say. I said I'm dripping.
Right.
Drip everywhere, walking on water, because we.
Y'all need. Hey, listen, family. Y'all need to really go to YouTube, Google this brother music. I'm telling you, it's not sloppy put together. It's not janky, and the videos is like super crisp too, bro. Like it's like you put a few coins. It's like you put a few coins to make them compete.
No,
bro.
yeah, oh yeah.
You made them compete, bro. Cause I be like hesitant. I ain't got the bread like that. But I said, man, he put them coins. That's why you don't see my music videos out. But yours is popping. I'm like, man.
That was like that's why I was fresh out. And shout out. No, but hold on. I'm gonna keep it real. Shout out Nitro G's, because I met my brother Nitro G's be shooting videos, and when I met him, bro, the engineer or the brother who owned the studio, because he was supposed to be engineer. The brother who owned the studio was scared because we sat in there for like 2 days. And he came back. He said, "How many songs y'all got done?" We said, "None." He said, "What?" He said, "Man, we've been chopping it up the whole time." I was like, this is the deepest brother I ever met.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. You got some serious projects.
Black Illuminati, because he was from Baltimore. I was from L.A. I was just finding out about being Gullah Geechee.
This is a smaller world. This is a small world. He's still out there.
He be going back and forth.
Yeah, man. This is a small world, man.
Yeah, shout out my brother Will Smith. He be out there. I said Will Smith, Will Justice.
Yeah.
Will Justice.
Call him Will Smith.
And shout out the judge of Sun Village, Kuleza, Vega Bay. You know what I mean?
That's my bro right there, man. That's my bro right there. Let me ask you. So, what is the next move for Crip Jesus? What's your next project besides taking Ali Muhammad into the ring? What's your next move?
Remember, that's about Sun Village. I am the ambassador of Sun Village now. That's what we on this year.
That's what's up, bro. So what is your job as the ambassador of Sun Village?
But I do want to give you a direct answer. The next endeavor.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
I have a project dropping on February 22nd called I Am. It's in honor of Nas I Am, but it's spelled EYE space AM. I am.
Got you. So you.
I am.
Before you drop it, can you come here with a teaser?
Huh?
Before you drop it, can we come here with a promo run and a teaser?
I'm down there ready to see you something now. Yeah, for sure.
That won't get me flagged.
No, ain't none of this released.
All right, there we go.
We can drop all that.
Yeah. I want to give an exclusive, bro. I'm a fan of hip hop. I mean, I am a student. I mean, I love it so much. I thought one day that I would just let it go. But it's therapy. So, and again, what I write is I write just anthem type stuff just to keep the show going and things like that. But I can flip and at any given moment. But when I listen to your music recently, becoming familiar with, I'm like, bro got something. Bro got something, you know. And I'm gonna tell you, let me tell you what I mean by that. I actually, and people may say, what? I actually listen to Kodak Black, and I like, no matter what you think about what he's talking about, I love the lyricism. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Finesse 2 Times. I love how he played with the words. You know what I'm saying? I love how the Buffalo guys, you know what I mean? What's their name?
Griselda.
Yeah, I like Griselda. I like how they play with the words. I mean, and I don't get too much into the gritty content as being more important than the wordplay. And when I listen to your music, I'm like, bro, got something. So that's why I was asking you, where are your next move? And so that's the answer. You dropping I Am in February
22nd.
That's
shout out to Lord Rocka, Salam Nation. That's a group. They affiliate with the Nation of Islam. I'm trying to get something with them before I drop the project. Something where we kind of just bring LA together. You know, RZA Islam. You know, Salam Nation, the Moors. You know what I'm saying? We just everybody together. You feel me?
Yeah, but you got to bring them close so we can debate some of that nonsense too.
I mean, that's beauty. We could debate right in the performance. We could just do a song and have a debate. Right?
You know, I like to debate the science. So tell Reason, let's debate the science. That's right. Reason them, you know, they be mad at me, but you know what I mean, because I question all the science that seems to not add up all the time. That's right. Yeah. So let me ask you this. At the end of the day, if Ali Muhammad responds to this video, we got about 10 minutes. If Ali Muhammad responds to this video, and he says, listen, I'll take it. He's from Philadelphia.
He's from Philly? Oh, he got to take it.
Yeah, he's from Philly. He's not actually from Philly. He's actually from, I think, North Carolina, but he went to school.
He's from everywhere. But
no, he went to school in Philly and he went to Temple University, dropped out, became a barber, and began to claim Philly. Do you follow me? And then at some point in time, he entered into the conscious community as Ali Muhammad after, you know, he dropped out. I mean, matter of fact, his name was Ali Muhammad Bey. In fact, that was his first name, Ali Muhammad Bey. That's what it was. Yeah. So he went to the Nation of Islam, then to the Moors, and then to what you know now. Oh yeah, we got the whole thing. So at the end of the day, if he agrees, are you fully prepared to take that flight to the East Coast?
Yeah, we put it up in Philly, baby.
Now, let me tell you something. Now, you are on the West Coast. You got to find a way to see if you can pull some strings to get the signature for my bout.
Let's get it.
I'm trying to have a.
Are you saying I got to pull it up to Hidden History Museum with the black bag?
No, we don't want no trouble. All we want is the signature for the fight.
I'm just saying, we're gonna give him a signed paper.
Yeah, that's it. We just want the fight.
Tariq Nasheed. We don't gotta say all them cuss words, all the other BAN, all this sensitive stuff. Accept the fade.
That's it. And I'm serious.
I heard the last videos he did. I was like, whoa.
Look,
you know what I mean? It's like, you feel
and
like
I'm serious, bro. And I'm serious. I'm not just saying this. I'm like 1,000% serious.
We trying to take it worldwide. You feel what I'm saying? We trying to do it for real.
Yeah, I'm like 1,000% serious. I'm not just saying this for effect on the podcast. I am 1,000% serious. Like, I'm ready to start. Like, me and I just got a message. In fact, I just got a message from my brothers from Pan-African Liberation Movement, and they're gonna have a jog. My good friend Babo Embotep, they're gonna have a jog on Thursday. If you're in Baltimore, y'all need to pull up. I'm gonna show this later. I just want to let me give my brother a plug. Umoja Run. See that? So I'm going to be. I'm trying to schedule myself so I can go on this run with my brothers from the the PLM. So I'm getting in shape. I'm gonna start getting in shape. This is what I'm trying to get my thoughts together. I'm gonna get in shape on starting the 26th. Right here with PLM, the Emoji Run. That's right. So if you're in Baltimore, family, won't you pull up, you know what I mean, 3536 Brims Lane, Bel Air Edison School, December the 26th from 11 to 2. You know what I mean? It's a conscious run. It's a conscious run. You know what I mean? It's a community event. Now, and I'm going to tell people on Moorish World TV, a lot of these things I do not highlight on Moorish World TV because there's a lot of, you might have children and family there and all that, and I don't want people to troll those people that are really in the community doing this work. But family, if you're in Baltimore, you need to pull up, man, and get your energy with the energy of that power structure that is building here in Baltimore. But Crip, come on, brother, take us out. What you got for us, brother?
I'm gonna let y'all know I'm pulling up the hidden history.
Yeah, bro,
we're gonna make this happen, bro.
But we don't want no trouble. No,
I'm not saying I'm pulling up.
They scary, bro. They scary, and you know them peoples. They real scary.
I'm going as an ambassador. As ambassador.
But I just want you to know that they scary, and them people might be around there. You know what I'm saying? They was there for whatever reason. They was there when I went to the Cali. They was there. The people may be there. You know what I mean? But I just want to get the signature to get this thing. Get it done.
Get them to agree to come to Philly. I like the names, you know, Tariq, Taharka, Ali, Crip, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a nice little mix, yeah.
Yeah. So see if you can swing a little bit of your influence and see if you can get a yay or nay. Now, if we get a nay, then I'm leaving it alone. Ain't no need to keep on talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But if you get a yay, I'm going to be happy.
I'm getting a yay.
Man, you can't make that man get in the ring with me. Huh?
Bro, that thing you just said, that's happening. I don't care what they think.
I'm with that, bro. And listen what I'm saying. Look me in my face. I am 1,010% with it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
10,000. I'm about to look. See chapter 1, Crip? I'm about to go back to this one. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to that version of me. You understand me? The original Crip Jesus. You understand me? Like, yeah, come on, we're not playing out here.
Somebody said no WWE stuff. Yeah, ain't no WWE. It's I want to be the first one on KO with a MMA match.
This is conscious community history right here.
I want an MMA match.
I don't think it's ever been done.
Yeah. I want an MMA match. I don't want to just. No, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm with all that.
I don't want to box it.
No, I can do the boxing too, but
let's do the boxing. We ain't trying to do
No. I'm saying mine will be a special event. It's Tariq Nasheed.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Could Tariq Nasheed do MMA or something? You might have to just keep it boxing.
Nah, man, I'm upset, man. Yeah, but with that being said, yeah. Somebody said, "Be careful. I don't trust Tariq." Yeah, I don't trust him either. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I got to be in a controlled environment. It got to be in a controlled environment, whereas though you can't send them peoples at me, you can't accuse me of nothing, you can't set me up. You know what I'm saying? There. Right. So we're looking at I'm going to make a makeshift flyer. I mean, it's going to be, family, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a flyer to hope that someone will respond so we can get this done. You know what I'm saying?
To let them see the vision. Don't be scared.
Yeah. So I'm going to make it's not going to be a literal event that is taking place. It's going to be a flyer in hopes that we can spread the word that we want it to take place.
It's going to be the seed that we plant, and hopefully they some good soil and it returns, okay?
Hey, bro, we got 7 minutes on guard time. Brother, take us out, brother. What's the parting words that you want to share with us until next time?
I just want to say peace is divine, family. You feel what I'm saying? And if you don't mind, I might even read a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Okay. So, let's see. Page 10.
Hold up. Before you say that, where can one buy your book? That's what we need. You need to send me all the links so I can put it. We can do it after. I'm gonna put it all in the description of this video, where can they buy it though for right now?
I'm gonna give you the links. We about to drop a new site, but the Black Illuminati is real. So I like people to reach out. You know
reach out to you. Reach out to you.
I'll leave the number. Know that 213-667-1094. Hit Brother Rivers L. All right.
Let's get it
over here. You know
Let's get it. Let's get it. So come on, read, brother. Give it. Take us out. Man, this was a great interview, man. I hope y'all thumbs up this. I hope y'all share this. This was a great, unique interview. And what I mean unique interview, because I didn't talk to the brother long before I interviewed him. And that's what I like to do in my interviews. I love them to be organic. Organic. So this is a great organic interview. Go ahead, brother.
Yes, sir. So this is starting from page 15 of the Blue Bible. This gives you kind of like that in between you was talking about.
Yeah.
I'm explaining why my brain was like that to begin with. You understand me? I was really, when I say I was raised like that, like even looking at my enemies, it was juxtaposed. Looking at the community, it was juxtaposed, right? So page 15, it says, traditionally, gang members in LA use their fingers to throw up either a number or a letter that represents their set. There's nothing esoteric or deep about it. L, B. However, the Black P stones used a special hand symbol, pinky, index, and thumb. The only other place I could remember seeing the hand gesture used was on television amongst heavy metal rock bands. As a teenager, I realized other Bloods gangs used the same symbol. While in juvenile hall, I read a book about Chicago gangs filled with pictures of people using the same mudra. So I'm writing from the mentality of now. I know it's a mudra now, but at that time, I didn't know that, right? It was at that moment I realized the Bloods were part of something bigger than my brain could comprehend at the time. It's a double book. It's like I'm in the future describing the past, right? Another example of the BPS esoteric ways was their style of tagging. In the gang world, tagging is used like hieroglyphics. It publicly shares information to insiders while still hiding it from the outsiders. The Stones had a style different from ours. When I was growing up, Crips tagged the number 1 within the letter C for Crip. The Pirus placed a 1 in their P. The Brims and Bloods placed a 1 in their letter B. However, the Black P Stone Nation placed a 1 in their letter N for Nation. That made no sense to me at all. I used to complain. I used to be like, what is wrong with these dudes? They made me want to beef with them even harder. Like, look how stupid. What is the Nation? We Crips and Bloods. What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, bro. That's straight out.
I had no knowledge.
Those are the origins of 957th Street Wars, man. Those, somebody said Free Jeff Fort. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, so, man.
Page 16, keep going. The mystery
bro, this is a whole show in itself. Keep going, though, bro.
The mysteries of the Stones were not revealed to me until I became an official 5%er. In 2011, I was initiated into the Nation of Gods and Earths at Salinas Valley State Prison. It took me 4 years to master the 120 lessons required to become an official god. By that time, I had been transferred to High Desert State Prison, where I initiated 3 Crips and my first Blood student, King David Allah, Malik Dawood Shabazz, from Pasadena Denver Lane Bloods. Everyone on the yard respected my status as GOD, especially the BPSN. Whenever they would ask me questions about the 5% Nation, I would ask them questions about the history of the Stones in LA. I met OG Stones who gave me the honest history of the Bloods and permission to share it in this book. Let's go. According to the LA Stones I spoke with at Centinela State Prison in Imperial County, California, their founder was a Muslim named T. Rogers, who migrated to LA from Chicago at a young age. Before they became Bloods, he found them as a chapter of the BPS Nation under the leadership of Jeff Fort and the main 21, the 21 heads of the nation. Okay. The men they recruited were taught Mantu, African fighting arts, Moorish history, and the ways of the Stones. They were also required to pay a tithe tax to be part of the nation. Their nationality allowed them to be recognized as Stones wherever there were other Stones present. Their ties with Chicago deteriorated after the incarceration of Jeff Fort, Chief Malik, in 1987. When Rogers first arrived in Los Angeles, there was no Blood Crip civil war. The first gang they recruited into the Stones Nation was the LA Brims. Together, they formed the Jungle Stone Brims and the City Stone Brims. This was a direct threat to Tookie Williams and the West Side Crips. Tension with the Brims already existed. Their alliance with the organization from Chicago made them even more of a problem. And so you've never heard that perspective. No one even mentions that there was a presence of Chicago and LA during the formation of the Bloods and Crips. They leave that out every time. Right. Now, let me fast forward and I'm gonna end it with this. As a child, I remember the Pirus wore burgundy bandanas. Crips referred to our bandanas as blue rags, and every set had its own unique rag. The Bloods didn't use the term bandana or rag. They called their bandanas flags. For Pirus, the red represented rooster. For Stones, the red flag had a deeper meaning. According to the BPSN, the red flag is the flag of Morocco. The U.S. government teaches its citizens to fear red flags because Morocco was its first enemy. The people labeled Negro in 1740, the Negro Act of 1740, South Carolina, were Moroccans that settled in North America before Columbus reached Haiti. They're referred to as ancient Berbers in Section 4 of the Negro Law of South Carolina. So you see how we went from gang banging to legal?
Bro, how in the world are you able to balance this balancing act of teaching and bro, you like hey bro, when we talk about I'm lost for words because it's like you like Crip Jesus for real. You the street ambassador to the science.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm just saying, like you talk about, like, so the Crip is the street side, the Jesus is the knowledge side, and you got a blend of it, and now you not only ambassador of Sun Village, bro, you the ambassador to the streets, bro.
Let's get it, man.
Yeah, because I mean, how many people like when you consider it for a second, how many people is going to be listening to the preacher that using all the fancy words and the ha? How many people are going to listen to the guy that's always talking Moorish vernacular that only him and Moors understand? So we need, the Prophet Noble Drew Ali teaches there's enough work for all to do. So we need one that is in the know of the circles that probably would not be reached. You feel what I'm saying? Probably would not be reached without one being a bridge to them. You know what I mean? Somebody said, is that Divine Law? Stop playing Divine Law. Divine Law said, does he Crip walk in his fez? Why not?
To do what?
Do you Crip walk in your fez?
Well, actually, you can go check out my video Revelations, where I got the blue fez. I mean, people was going crazy about that in LA. They said, where you get a blue fez from? Oh,
man, you can get every color fez if you want to.
I mean, we know that, but they just used to seeing the red. And I had an interview. It's actually called, what was it, Crip Walking on Water or something, on Cinnamon Mills.
Right.
Where I had the blue fez with the tassel. Everybody was going crazy about that. So, you know, I'm myself in my fez. But no, I don't got no video of Crip walking in the fez. No.
But my whole thing is this. Like listen, one thing about me, I'm real liberal when it comes to people being themselves. But I'm not liberal when it comes to someone frauding and scamming. That's one thing we can't tolerate. You know what I mean? Yeah. But at the end of the day, I don't know if he was being facetious about Crip walking in the fez. That wouldn't bother me at all. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's your person, I haven't though.
I'm just giving the direct answer. I have
You know, but Divine Law, I don't know if he's being facetious or not. But you know, I think that one of the problem is separating the real from the fake. If you real to
I mean, you're right.
That's what's important.
Would just be my tribal dance, right?
Look how you did it.
That's my tribal dance,
bro. You just circle the block that quick. That's the tribal dance. Hey, family, you got to give a thumbs up to this. Bro, can we do a show on, I like how you was breaking down the history of gang culture. Will you be able to come back and give us a history of gang culture as it was born out of Moorish culture?
Yes.
It was born out of,
waiting for this moment.
Yeah, it was born out of Moorish American culture.
Literally.
I made a statement in our Sunday class a few weeks ago. I say without the Moorish Science Temple of America, a lot of these groups and fraternities, if you will, in our communities, that's alternative to what we used to, alternative to the church, it wouldn't exist. Mm-hmm. And you can trace it all back to the Moorish Science Temple of America, even if it was corrupted and it went left. the origin of it still exists. And I taught a class today, I said at the beginning of the class, do not change the markers of your forefathers. Because when you break down the history, although it went into another direction, you are the linchpin that tie it back to what it's supposed to be. And we need that. You follow me? So take us out, brother. Anybody you want to holler at before we go?
No, I mean, Crip Jesus just like the last names of the appellations. You know how you put, they say the slave name and you add on?
Right.
So they want me to get rid of the Crip, the slave name. I'm saying Crip Jesus. You understand? The appellation.
like Johnson Bay.
Exactly.
Boy, you just too much. That's a good one, though. I like that. I feel you, though. Because let me tell you, each part of a name have an experience with it. Yeah. There's an experience with the Crip side, and there's experience with the Johnson side, there's experience with the Bay side, there's experience with the King side, there's experience with the L side. And it takes the whole thing to complete the understanding of who a person is.
I mean, I would say this too. I know you feel me on this, Mo. That's probably why you even had me up here. We know that you have the origin, and then you will have what happened. Right? So it's not a disrespect. It's not like, oh, we're gonna rewrite nothing. We're updating you. This is what happened since then. This is 100 years later. This is what happened.
And I think that's what people anticipate when they see a name like Crip Jesus. They thinking that you're going to flip something, that you're going to be derogatory, that you're going to. But man, we live in a world, man, where Crip Jesus is the last thing that we need to be worrying about. You literally got someone born with one thing and then a few years later cut it off and become another thing. We live in a whole nother world. So the least thing you need to worry about is somebody using the appellation Crip Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, bro, I appreciate you. I'm gonna hit you on the back line. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna break down the gang culture, if you will. And I'm saying it like that for those who have a lack of understanding exact what that is all about. Because for real, what I see it as neighborhood culture. Because what you explained to me is that you grew up in a neighborhood and that's just what it was.
Yeah.
You didn't go out, run up the street and say, I want to join that. No, you was born there. The people in the environment was that. And you were a part of that environment. And that's the culture. So it's a neighborhood thing. It's a community thing. Yeah. And in these communities, there's some rules and the rules get broke. And guess what? Things go down. But I want you to come back and break down the history of that.
That's what we're going to explain, yeah.
Islam. Peace, family. So, family, tomorrow night on Moorish World TV, family, we're going to get back. I think, so I think tomorrow night on Moorish World TV, I'm going to be trying to get Doggy Diamonds on the show. I really want to discuss with him, that's my brother, I really want to discuss with him about the sentiments that he have for the statement that Fat Joe made, where they're trying to act as if Fat Joe is calling N-words in the form of an oppressor, which we all know that's not true. And Tariq Nasheed and the FBA cult is having a field day right now because everybody that jumped on the bandwagon to try to make it appear that Fat Joe has came using the N-word as oppressors use it, when in fact Fat Joe has been using the N-word for over 25 years and no one had anything to say. I mean, now, I looked at a couple podcasts, feel me? I looked at a couple podcasts and I was like, man, they are really flipping the narrative. They are really acting as if that Fat Joe was trying to offend all quote unquote black people, all African American. That was not the case. But let me tell you, they've taken the narrative and running with it. So I want to bring somebody on the show that actually believed that narrative. And I want to show them that Fat Joe was actually talking about the cult that follows Tariq Nasheed, not generally speaking of the concept of FBA as everybody that is descendants of slaves in America. But they know that. But I want to have that conversation. But people playing dumb for views. People playing dumb for sensationalism. They know good and well what Fat Joe was talking about. He was talking about those who underscore the efforts put out there by Tariq Nasheed and Tariq Nasheed himself. He wasn't talking in a general sense. He was very specific. He said, have you seen their leader? He was very specific about who he was talking about and what he was talking about. But now you got these sensationalists acting as if he was painting it with a wide brush when he wasn't. So I hope that I can get Doggy Diamonds on the show, or anybody else who believes that false social engineering narrative, and we're going to break it down exactly what FBA is and how it's being socially engineered on social media. So family, with that being said, I hope y'all share this stream. This was one of these organic streams, and what I mean by the organic streams, I just let it go with the flow. And I think the next stream, when we're talking about the knowledge of the gangs and everything, I think that's going to even be even more organic. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what this is real quick. Let me see what this is. What's this is? I got something right here. Let me look. It ain't loading up. Uh-oh. It ain't loading up. I was trying to load up something to get us all up out of here, family. I definitely appreciate y'all. I hope y'all share this. You know what I mean? This was a different type of podcast tonight, but it was a very informative and definitely a good podcast. I really like it. I really like it. Let me see what I got here. Let me see. I want to see if I can share something. Let me see. I play that again. Let me play this. I like this. Because I'm trying to get this fight on. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get this fight on. Let me see real quick. Oh, I see. I didn't have the volume up. I'm tripping. I see why. They ain't had no volume going on. Hold up 1 second. That's right. I'm in a different program tonight. Family, I didn't get no shakeups on the program tonight. Let me see what I got here. All right. Let me see if I can get this.
Certified boogeyman.
Let me see if I can get this. Come on, man. Shout out to Crip Jesus. I know y'all was expecting something else. But he came with the intelligence.
Regardless of whether you like that truth or not.
And you was expecting drama.
We're in the 21st century.
That don't forget that we want to fade though.
Hungry, ragged, naked, and out of doors. How people are being murdered on a daily and consistent basis.
It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. A couple of weeks far to crept through. He put the peen on me. I didn't neglect you. Time's up, allow me to bless you. To yell reparations and he got your attention. A failed clown rapper, claim he was pimping. But
we
you
got him like
was a fed since 9-0. Cosmo Flex was a front for 5-0.
You can't get dropped in a pit of snakes.
Certified boogeyman.
And trying to figure out which one has the venom sac. I'm this tall. This one is not poison.
FBA laughed when he went to the Romans. I guess they don't understand that's who own them. Lying on GS, claiming I stalked them. That ain't true, cause if it was, I'd have chalked them. I'm simply a blogger, researching for the family. Cause people look like me, continue to scam me. Continue to scam us in the name of liberation. But when you call them out, they claim that you hate me.
Certified boogeyman. Certified boogeyman.
Yeah.
Certified boogeyman.
Come on.
Certified boogeyman.
I'm back like I left something And you kept frontin' sick the peens on me, but they ain't really stopping nothing. How you say you slap a man and go get a peace order? Something ain't adding up. I'm swimming in the deep waters. Time to take a deep dive. See who you really are. Who named you Tariq the She? Affiliated with the guns? Nah, you ain't a Sunni or the nation, but ain't nobody question why you perpetrating. See, early in the 90s,
I gave y'all the raw version.
You came with something different. Goofy clown rap. It took it off track, but you was so whack, nobody followed the act. So they made another character, turned you to a thug. From Cosmo to K-Flack, but still got no love. Album went wood. It was trash, no good. You was hip-hop police, snitching on the hood. How you make a documentary about hip-hop and not include yourself in all your albums that flop? Yeah, you got some dark secrets, I'm here to expose them, and I don't plan to stop until everybody knows them.
Yeah. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, family. Y'all have a good night.
Certified Boogie Man.
I see y'all tomorrow. Peace and love.
Certified